Imagine an offshore oil rig operating as usual, its crew working tirelessly to keep things running smoothly. Then, without warning, every single person on board vanishes, leaving behind only their personal belongings and unanswered questions. What happened to the crew of this oil rig? Was it an accident, foul play, or something far stranger? Welcome to Zap Tales. If you love unraveling real-life mysteries with jaw-dropping twists, make sure to subscribe for more fascinating stories. Now let's dive into this baffling case. A routine operation turns bizarre. It was the early 2000s when this oil rig, stationed miles from the nearest shore, suddenly lost all communication with its control center. The rig, located in a remote section of the ocean, had been operational for several years without incident. Staffed by a seasoned crew of 20, its day-to-day operations were considered routine and uneventful. When the control center failed to receive scheduled updates, at first it seemed like a minor technical issue. But after hours of silence, the company became alarmed and sent out a rescue team. Upon arrival, the team found the rig eerily silent. The equipment was still functioning, the lights were on, and the smell of freshly brewed coffee lingered in the air. Yet there was no sign of life. It was as though the entire crew had vanished in the middle of their workday. Clues left behind. As the rescue team explored the rig, the mystery deepened. In the common area, half-eaten meals sat on plates, as though the crew had left in the middle of dinner. The living quarters were similarly undisturbed, beds were unmade, books were left open, and jackets hung on hooks, waiting to be worn. Most perplexing of all were the logs and communications records. The logs ended abruptly, with the last entry describing routine maintenance activities. There were no entries indicating panic, distress, or even unusual events. The communications equipment, including radios and emergency beacons, was fully operational, yet no distress signal had ever been sent. The rescue team also checked the rig's safety boats, which were all securely in place. This ruled out the possibility of an organized evacuation. It was as if the crew had vanished into thin air, leaving everything behind. Theories and speculation. The investigation launched by the oil company and local authorities produced no definitive answers, but it did spark endless speculation. One of the most plausible theories involved a sudden toxic gas leak. Methane, often present in underwater oil reserves, could have seeped into the rig's living areas, causing the crew to disorient and flee. However, air quality tests conducted on-site found no traces of toxic gases. Another theory pointed to a rogue wave, a sudden towering wall of water that could have swept the crew overboard. Yet the rig's structure showed no signs of damage, and weather records for the day indicated calm seas. Some experts considered the possibility of piracy, though it seemed unlikely. No equipment or supplies were missing, and there were no signs of a struggle. Additionally, the isolated location made it difficult for pirates to reach the rig unnoticed. Then there were the more speculative theories. Some suggested an electromagnetic anomaly or a rare natural phenomenon could have disoriented the crew. Others leaned into the idea of a time slip or otherworldly interference, citing the complete lack of physical evidence as a hallmark of an unexplained event. Additional details come to light. Years after the incident, former employees of the oil company revealed intriguing details that hadn't been made public during the initial investigation. They claimed the rig had reported strange occurrences in the weeks leading up to the disappearance, lights flickering without explanation, tools going missing, and unusual sounds echoing through the structure. While these accounts are unverified, they add another layer of intrigue to the case. Could the crew have encountered something so extraordinary that it defied explanation? Or were these reports simply the product of overactive imaginations? A legacy of questions. The rig was decommissioned several years after the incident, its operations deemed too costly and risky to resume. Yet the mystery of its vanished crew endures, haunting the families of those who disappeared and captivating anyone who hears the story. Advancements in technology have reignited interest in the case. Some believe that modern underwater drones and advanced forensic tools might uncover new clues, perhaps even locating evidence overlooked during the original investigation. Until then, the case remains one of the most puzzling maritime mysteries in modern history, a chilling reminder of the unpredictable and mysterious nature of life at sea. What do you think happened to the crew of the oil rig? Was it a natural disaster, foul play, or something beyond our understanding? Let us know your theories in the comments. If you enjoy stories like this, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more mysteries that defy explanation. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the unexplained.